Living on the edge of a semi-rural neighborhood governed by a particularly overzealous HOA was already a delicate balance. But things took a wild turn when Karen, the HOA president with a personal vendetta against farm aesthetics, decided my small cow shelter was a code violation eyesore. Never mind that I had the proper agricultural exemption, permits from the county, and 3 docile Highland cows who needed shade from the brutal summer heat. One afternoon while I was at work, Karen hired a private crew, without notice, and had the entire wooden structure bulldozed, claiming it was unauthorized construction on community-adjacent land. She even bragged about it in the HOA newsletter as a restoration of order. I was furious not just because she destroyed my property but because she endangered my animals. The cows were left wandering and distressed in the sun. So, after verifying with law enforcement that the shelter was 100% legal and her demolition was not, in fact, legal, I decided to let karma arrive in the shape of hooves. I left the pasture gate wide open one fine Saturday morning, and with no shelter to corral them back into, my 3 beautiful cows, Butterbean, Nugget, and Lord Muington, wandered straight onto Karen's pristine, worshipped lawn. They lounged, grazed, pooped generously, knocked over 2 garden gnomes, and chewed on the solar fairy lights lining her walkway. When Karen came outside in horror, Butterbean was calmly chewing cud on her porch swing. She called animal control, but when they arrived and saw the damage she had done, they filed a report on her instead. By Monday, I had hired a lawyer. Karen was served with papers. The HOA board received a petition for her immediate removal, and the county issued her a fine for unlawful destruction of livestock shelter. The kicker: until the legal mess was sorted out, the cows were technically allowed to roam freely as long as they remained on my property or adjacent land. Guess whose lawn counts as adjacent? Karen's. I built a brand new shelter within 2 weeks, this time twice the size, with reinforced fencing and a motion-activated sprinkler pointed toward her yard, just in case. Karen eventually stepped down for personal reasons, and the neighborhood has since voted to allow reasonable agricultural structures without HOA interference. The cows are happy, I'm happy, and every time Lord Muington stares over the fence into Karen's yard, I swear he's smiling.